Look at this image. You've seen 100 variations of it on your timeline. The fairy lights, bold cursive, and golden hearts. It's a 10th wedding anniversary, a full decade, a milestone that carries enough psychological weight to demand a very specific kind of documentation. Perfect memories are deliberately constructed. We build the mood from the ground up, layering physical environments with digital curation. To understand how modern celebration actually works, we need to strip this specific photograph down to its bare studs and rebuild it piece by piece. These milestone photographs function as deliberate artifacts, engineered to prove the passage of time carries weight. Let's peel away the digital text, the floating balloons, and the champagne. This is the raw reality of the room underneath. If we look past the immediate seating area and focus on the background, that illuminated bar gives us our first concrete piece of context. This specific shelf arrangement, the exact grouping of the liquor bottles above the stacked rows of glassware, acts like a fingerprint. It uniquely matches the interior of Gola Sizzlers in Preet Bihar, which establishes the absolute physical baseline for our case study. Finding this initial physical baseline is absolutely critical. Before you apply a digital filter, you need a heavily designed physical foundation to set the mood in the real world. Notice the lighting choices across this floor. The venue uses a very low, warm color temperature. Dropping the lux, the standard measure of light intensity, forces your pupils to dilate. This biological reaction subconsciously narrows your focus and triggers a sense of intimacy. Look at those massive circular ceiling fixtures. They aren't just decorative, they're acoustic baffles, trapping sound waves bouncing off the hard tables and chevron floor. By absorbing this echo, they create a measurable decibel drop, isolating the couple's conversation from the dining room clatter. Even the deep blue and pink velvet chairs play a role. The plush, tactile feedback of the velvet, combined with those specific hues, triggers psychological associations with comfort and luxury. The warm lighting, the acoustic dampening, and the velvet textures, these three elements work in tandem to engineer an invisible privacy bubble, a space calibrated for a private, milestone conversation. Returning to our curated artifact, the physical privacy bubble creates intimacy, but it lacks the tools to convey the historic weight of 10 years together. So we layer the digital additions, beginning with the clinking champagne glasses placed right in the center of the frame. Champagne operates as semiotic shorthand. It communicates status, victory, and exclusive celebration instantly, without needing a single word of text. Then we have the heart balloons framing the image. Notice the deliberate choice here. They aren't red or pink, they are gold. Gold acts as a cultural standard for endurance. It represents unyielding value, subconsciously reinforcing the achievement of making it through a full decade. These digital stickers act as a required modern vocabulary. We use them to elevate a private dinner into a socially validated, permanent record. When you merge the environmental design, the acoustic baffles and the lighting, with the digital semiotics of gold hearts and champagne, you get one unified system. Look at this comparison. The interior designer mapping out a floor plan and the app developer coding a user interface are ultimately operating in the exact same field, the business of memory engineering. Humans possess a profound psychological need to take a fleeting feeling, capture it, and embellish it until it becomes permanent. The 10-year anniversary represents a collaborative project, an artifact meticulously assembled by the venue, the couple, and the software. So the next time you step into a dimly lit venue for a celebration, look up at the ceiling and notice the lighting. You will recognize the invisible architecture of your own memories being built in real time.